guys, alright, I am back to watching episode 2 of Dune Prophecy. Episode 2, season 1 is called Two Wolves. Now, I think I'm just going to jump right into this last episode. A lot happened. If you guys haven't watched my reaction to that, I'll put the link in the description so you can go check out that reaction first. I did enjoy the first episode a lot, and it covered a lot of information, so I'm excited to see what's going on here. Let's watch Two Wolves. Yeah, oh, we're getting an intro. Yeah, last episode there was no intro because it's the first one. HBO usually has some very interesting, artistically interesting intros. Yeah, the way Travis Flimmel's character burned that kid, that was crazy. So something's going on with him. He's got some sort of an ability. It looks like he gained after he had an encounter with a sandworm. That's the impression I'm getting. Oh, and Mark Strong's character. Somebody left a recording for him, so he saw something was going on with Travis's character. Eventually I'll get the names right, guys. I was just saying in another video that I probably need to get a notebook or something so I can start writing down names and stuff. All these shows have like a ton of names, especially with like convoluted storylines. Is that the kid's body?
I appreciate the Souk School allowing you to return here at such short notice.
Oh,
it's been
no,
a
that's
long
her.
time since I studied here. But
that's the girl.
it's stepsister first.
Okay, so they called someone else. I thought that was a kid.
Heat source was internal, an acute imbalance in her meridian network. Before this happened, did you notice any physical changes, any signs of distress?
She was nervous.
She had a nightmare. Whatever it was terrified her.
If this is too difficult, I can continue on my own.
No, I need answers.
She was very close to her, right? Right, I forgot that she was somehow connected to the child.
If you're that eager to off yourself, there are simpler ways.
The Emperor's truthsayer killed just before the royal wedding. That's no coincidence. That's an assassination.
Yeah.
You think someone attacked Kasha here?
I'm saying I'd keep my guard up.
Not there, but it was an assassination somehow through the kid. Someone who didn't want the wedding to happen.
This is running more tests. The results will take time.
I'm leaving for Salusa Secundus. Pruitt Rashazi is dead. Burned.
Same way.
This is the burning truth Mother Akela spoke of. With Kasha gone, someone has to fill the void and protect our plans.
I can take care of things here.
Yeah, it's definitely connected.
Hard choices will have to be made.
When have I ever shied away from hard choices?
It's one that involves Lila. She needs to connect with her ancestors.
She hasn't had the training.
We've never seen a force like this. We don't know how to fight it.
You can't accept this because you care for the girl.
I raised her.
But she's not your child. She is the one who can give us the answers we need.
Is it the young girl, the small one, the empath?
It's dangerous, but if you lead her, she'll make it. The school is yours until I return.
Putting Lila through the agony endangers not just her life. There are secrets we have gone to great lengths to keep.
It's a risk we'll have to take. Sister Theodosia, a word. I'm departing for Salusa Secundus. I want you to accompany me. I wouldn't ask if the situation weren't dire.
When do we leave?
Immediately.
Pack your things. Don't worry, she's calling for you. Things are that dangerous right now, sweetheart. Wow. Things are getting hairy. Okay, some eye contact there.
Where is he?
Duke Ferdinand.
The Emperor regrets he can't be here to offer his condolences. He'll join us as soon as he can.
How convenient.
That's Duke Ferdinand.
Look at him. Look.
Duke Richesi is this guy. And Duke Ferdinand.
I understand your anger. But you, along with everyone, know the risks of thinking machines.
So they're blaming it on that?
You should never have had one to begin with.
They're blaming it as an accident with a toy?
You insinuate that this is my fault. You may want to remind yourself that there is a fleet of fighters in orbit around this planet, and that it is still mine.
We're all in shock.
I don't think Ferdinand is showing up because he just found out a truth that he needs to take care of immediately. His son likes their daughter. Maybe y'all should have gotten married?
You don't have to pretend with me, Your Majesty. You made your feelings regarding Perret Richesi and the wedding very clear.
No. When we spoke, if I...
Sent the wrong message.
You must understand, I was expressing a private concern.
So you killed the kid because you thought he was upset with Richesi?
Boy, that you wanted me to. What I did for you. And I can do it again.
He didn't give you a direct order.
Oh, no. No, this is,
Of your own volition, sir.
This is madness. Arrest him. Take him to the suspensor cells.
Oh, boy.
Keep it quiet, not a word gets out.
I'll handle it personally, Your Majesty.
Somebody's gonna see that you're taking him to a cell. The word is gonna get out. Careful. That's crazy. So he's just gonna be there suspended? Suspense yourself.
Before Mother Racella died, she experienced a moment of prescience. With her last breath, she prophesied Tiran Arafel, a tyrannical force that we would have to reckon with. We believe that reckoning is here.
That's what killed Mother Kasha. What can we do?
Not us.
You.
You. We need you to talk to Mother Racella.
Connect with your ancestors.
You are her great-great-granddaughter. If you unlock your genetic memory, you might be able to access her.
It takes years to prepare for the agony.
Call it the agony? Connecting with your ancestors?
But you have your natural aptitude. And I believe that you can do it.
I didn't realize that she was her great-great-granddaughter. I knew this was gonna happen. Okie dokie. What if she ends up preggo? These two have been pining on each other since they met. They should have had these two get married, man. They can't take their fucking eyes off each other.
I barely knew the little brat. Father kept us on different planets. I doubt my family will ever make peace with it.
The real power is whoever controls the desert planet. What matters is those beautiful little flecks of orange dust.
Spice. It's a drug, but it allows them to travel through space and time, right?
I have a soldier in custody.
Huh.
My father thinks I didn't pay attention.
So I knew somebody was watching.
Is this about my brother?
Oh, Look at you getting information. Could be.
What does your father plan to do with the fleet?
He doesn't confide in me.
Wish you could go back and give him information. That's right, his name is Constantine.
The boy was burned alive by one of my soldiers.
Soldier from Arrakis?
Yes.
How?
He claims to have been swallowed by a sandworm.
Claims?
It's on the surveillance.
You're telling me Desmond Hart survived an attack by
Desmond Hart. That's his name.
He says the worm gave him a gift. Some sort of power. I don't know. He's obviously insane.
Spat him back out.
You know who'll be blamed for this.
So,
If Rachesi finds out, he'll think I issued the order. Kasha didn't trust that soldier. Where was she when I needed her?
Be calm. Here we go.
she's dead. Just like the kid.
Desmond Hart could still have value.
What do you mean?
There are many who would turn their weapons against us, and this man pledges his in our defense. All I'm saying is let's not rush to execute our friends, to please our enemies.
So you want to keep him as a weapon? Ooh, woman? Jeez. Alrighty then. Interesting woman.
Did you mean what you said about making sacrifices? Becoming a martyr?
At the end of the war, my family was on the ground with Rhaena Butler in the Battle of Corin. Human life is sacred. That's why there's no greater honor than to give it. And we shouldn't be afraid, because in death we'll be reunited with our foremothers.
You really believe that?
She's afraid of sacrificing herself.
Reverend mothers know better than anyone that the dead aren't gone.
I wish I was so sure about things.
You're preparing the Rossack poison.
It's my own experiment.
Is this for one of our acolytes? Are they undergoing the agony?
She's not stupid.
You can report to Valya that Sister Lila will be making her own decision.
Mother Valya's right to be concerned. You can't leave the fate of the Imperium in the hands of one child.
She has the right to choose for herself.
But it's not just Lila's life that hangs in the balance, is it?
Everyone.
It's the lives of all the women within these walls.
No pressure. That was crazy. The visuals in these stories just are so fucking amazing. Look at that.
You're about to meet the most powerful people in the Imperium. Every single one of them has their own agenda. But only one of them is your mission.
The princess.
She wants her to replace Kasha.
I didn't tell them we were coming. Best to catch them unprepared.
What about the Rachesi situation?
That matter is mine to resolve.
Give it to her. Your job is just to take care of the princess.
Where is he? Where is the man who killed my son?
And now the wife told him to use it.
I demand you give this suspect to me and let my people interrogate him, or our contract is
He went and told Daddy right away.
You wanted an audience. I've granted you one. But do not presume to tell me what to do.
Right on time.
Mother Superior, this is unexpected.
Surprise, surprise.
Ferdinand, Orla, there can be no greater tragedy than that of a promising life cut short.
So his name is Ferdinand Rachesi. So what's Mark Strong's name?
But your information is wrong. There is no suspect being held in relation to the death of your son.
Lying.
If you're lying, I will take my ships and your spice operation.
My Duke, let's not allow our grief to control our conversation.
Woo, boy, these women in control.
We should take his toll for that insolence.
Leave us.
Yeah, but you spilled the beans during sex, didn't you, sir?
I have to be the bearer of terrible news. Kasha Jinjo is dead.
She's what?
She was burned.
A fire? No.
From the inside.
Like the boy.
I wish to question the suspect in Pruitt Rachesi's murder.
As I said.
You can't lie to her, sir.
Whatever reasons you have for keeping this truth from the Duke, I've
I'm sure they're well intentioned. But you are holding someone regarding this murder. And if he is behind the boy's death, I believe he may be behind Mother Kusha's death as well.
Yeah, you gotta hand him over. I know you wanted to use him, but...
The man is my prisoner. I will deal with him.
Have a go.
Have it.
Every day we are fortunate.
My wife has always been a champion of debate. So be it. You can have your interrogation.
You're the one in control there, miss.
Remember your practice. Step outside your body.
Wow. Meditation 101.
Good.
I love how you could hear her heart slowing down.
She wrote to us, told us how well you were excelling in your studies. She was sure that one day you would become a Reverend Mother. And I can see now that that's true.
Take me away from here, please. I still want to go with you and study.
The Sisterhood wants that for you too. Sister Theodosia will take care of you. She's one of our most promising acolytes.
So what do you want to know?
She just wants
Somebody
more.
needs to get back to the use of wood pulp.
I want you to tell me exactly how Kasha died.
Yep. Ooh, this is personal now, girl.
Desmond Hart. Who are you?
Nothing but a soldier of the Imperium.
Oh, come now. You're more than that.
I wouldn't dare lie to you, Mother Superior.
Where are you from?
Belos.
What brought you to the palace?
Faith.
I would advise against playing games with me. I will win.
There's a reason she's the Reverend Mother.
Can you and your sister say the same?
I'm not the one in the cell.
Not yet.
Did you kill Pruitt Rachesi?
I did.
You admit to treason?
I admit to justice.
On whose authority did you pass that sentence?
Don't say him. He didn't give the order. He just expressed being
Did you kill
displeased.
Reverend Mother Kasha?
She was unworthy to stand beside the Emperor. I saw the corruption in her heart. The same way I see the blood trailing your every step.
Oh.
See?
Shyla took my eye and granted me with a gift to see what even you cannot.
Who do you serve?
The Imperium. And only the Imperium.
He speaks truth as he believes it, but what he claims is a lie.
I saw your truth there for what you was. A man.
Emperor, by his own admission, this man is a murderer.
Thank you, Mother Superior.
I think we've heard all we need to.
You've given us much to consider.
What's to consider? He sabotaged the wedding and murdered the woman who'd seen through his lies.
Halfway across the universe? In the same time span?
Through the child. They had a connection.
Till there is proof, I command you to keep this to yourself. Lest we turn the Imperium into a circus of fear and rumor. Return the prisoner to suspension.
We're gonna go back to the sisters not very happy because you know exactly who's to blame for the death of both of them.
You need to get the Duke in hand. My counsel has its limits. I don't care how you do it. He needs to be brought to heel. What of Desmond Hart? I don't know what's behind him yet. But his goal is clearly to get close to the throne. But first, I have to meet with one of our contacts in Zimia.
So you're descended from our founder. I can't say you look much like her.
I can be the link. I owe them so much.
Don't be ridiculous.
They're using you. It's what they tell us. Sisterhood above all.
Not sisters. They don't care about you.
This is my home. My family. I believe in our mission.
Hard to have a mission when you're dead.
Yeah, she thinks this is gonna kill her. That's a pretty potent scanner. That's it. Constantine, Carino, and Jab, what's his name? Carino? Anyways, the Carino family.
Not counting what your spy smugglers took off the top.
Well, not everyone's motivated by loyalty to the cause.
Look who it is. Straighten up, everyone.
You're in the presence of the Emperor's own swordmaster. Direct descendant of distinguished war hero Vorian Atreides.
How's the funeral? The whole palace was distracted. I got the full layout, even the throne room.
But you're a traitor? Yo, that's crazy.
We need one final piece. Let me strike against Carino himself.
Are you certain now's the right time? The princess's wedding shattered. There's a lot of sympathy out there among people.
Sounds like someone's grown too accustomed to the comforts of the palace.
I pledge my sword and my name to the rebellion because the great houses are holding spice. Forcing the people to turn to violence to get what they need to survive. Then don't doubt for a second my allegiance to the cause.
Wow, he's a sword master and part of the rebellion.
We need to announce this rebellion in a way that cannot be ignored.
He might trust you, but I saw you the other night with the princess. We can't afford any liabilities.
Yeah, all these betting situations call for problematic relationships.
Why do you think I gave you my most precious keepsake?
You knew my mother.
Yes.
Where is she now?
She died. I'm sorry. She died giving birth.
She would be there. In my other memory.
So, is the memory of Valya killing one of her ancestors there too?
But if you're not ready, we can find other options.
That's not what your sister would say. Because your sister killed one of her ancestors. I'm assuming that was Raquel's granddaughter, so she was a great-great-grand, so she would be her great-grandmother. Damn, how old are these women? Is there like a longevity thing going on with your sister?
I honestly couldn't believe it when I heard. You know, I idolized Kasha. We empower the great houses to maintain order.
Oh, so she's a sister.
That power in check.
The rebel attack on the Harvester was a beautiful manipulation. But now I need the names of all the rebels involved in the raids on Arrakis.
She's a Fremen too.
You can start with their spy in the palace. Name's Kieran Atreides.
Atreides?
Does that pose an issue?
No.
Use it. Obviously, he's gonna come into play for the future, because as we know, 10,000 years later, Atreides are really important.
Nice maneuver.
Kasha taught me a few moves to get me prepared for when I enter the school.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk.
She wants to kill.
Did I hurt you?
Fine.
seen them. Kasha and Pruitt. He was just a kid.
We are all just pieces on the board. To be played in the pursuit of power. And spice.
I didn't always like that, though. So to him, are you just a piece of the puzzle too?
It was one thing when I was leaving the planet.
You're right. Be bad for both of us.
That was easy. Wait till you find out that he's part of the rebellion. I imagine at some point she's gonna find that out too.
Are you a prophet, Desmond Hart?
Not long ago, I would have laughed at that. I believed in nothing.
And now?
I don't know. There are things that I can do. Beautiful. Terrible things.
I think if you were given a gift, you should use it, lest it be taken away.
I am at your mercy and your command. Why not let me show you how I would humble those who try to take from you?
Convincing.
Our founder, Mother Rakella, was poisoned. To survive, she harnessed her body's own chemistry, transmuting the toxins on a cellular level. She awakened something deeper, the voices of her mother's mother, back and back. Lila, Cho, Grace, Naberto, Anu. It is time to waken those who made you. Your foremothers will waken wild, hungry. Do not let them sway you. All that matters is the light. It will lead you back to life. And you will emerge a Reverend Mother.
Think she'll survive it?
For this poison, there is no antidote. Just follow my voice. Let it guide you.
That's what's called the agony, I guess.
Breathe in. Break down the poison so there is nothing but molecules. Release the energy. Let it fuel you.
Wow. Yeah, that was very visual. I guess she did it. Follow the light. She told you to follow the light. Hello, the older women before you, all your ancestors. That's not creepy at all. Okay. Wow, that was fucking terrifying.
The key to the reckoning is one born twice. Once in blood.
Once in spice.
A weapon born of war. On a path too short.
What's happening? Rakella!
Mother. Is that you? Is that what they told you? To get you to come? I'm sorry, granddaughter. She is not here.
Oh, she showed her that Valya killed her.
Hearken.
You stole my future.
Oh, I thought she was gonna be able to see that.
Lila, get out of there. Follow my voice.
No, she's gonna kill her. They're gonna trap her in there forever. Oh, God. Yeah, that's it for her, man. Oh.
Lila, no!
You should have known it was going to be bad because of what your sister did to her ancestor.
I know how
So was her grandmother.
You weak fool. You think you can silence me? I will tear you from that throne.
Whoa, this is getting ugly fast.
Who the hell are you?
My brand new weapon.
It's you. You're the...
What is he doing? Please, make it stop!
Oh, well that's gonna leave permanent damage. It messes with your head, doesn't it?
Return home. Bury your son.
And leave me the fuck alone.
Say nothing of what transpired here. We'll let these tragic circumstances fade from history.
Ew, lordy. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a problem for you ladies. You're gonna find that Lila's dead and Tula's gonna hold you accountable. Consequences. The word was very clear.
Mother
Oh
Superior.
wait, she's still there. She's still at the palace.
It would appear the sands have shifted in my absence.
I am a hard man to keep chained.
I need to speak with Emperor Carino.
Unfortunately, House Carino no longer requires your services. Your privileges at the palace have been revoked.
You think you can replace me?
In his mind, he already has.
What do you want?
I told you what I want. I want what's best for the Imperium.
He wants to get up there.
We're not a threat to anyone.
We both know that is not true.
You mistake me for someone afraid. Stop! Take out your blade!
Wow, that voice thing is so disturbing.
Hold it to your neck! Now drive it into your throat. Drive it into your throat!
I think he has the strength to fight against that. I think he was just putting on a show. He was never controlled. Your voice has no effect on him. Jesus.
I always wondered what your greatest fear would be. Now I have seen it. It's not that no one will hear you. It's that they'll hear you and just won't care.
Travis is great. So good. Well. His role in this is certainly not what I expected. Yeah, guys. Okay. As I was saying, Travis Flimmel's role in this was not what I was expecting. I certainly was not expecting him to come back with some kind of ability from having been swallowed up by a sandworm. And definitely the tables are turned for the sisterhood because her voice, Reverend Mother Valya, her voice has no effect on him whatsoever. And now the Corino family has decided to use him as a tool, as a weapon against anyone who threatens them. Yeah, the sisterhood needs to prepare for this. And it's also interesting, I wonder where this is going to go, that the Atreides guy, the swordmaster, who also happens to be part of the rebellion, is the family name that we see in the future, the ancestor of Mr. Paul Atreides 10,000 years down the line. So I wonder how that works and where that guy ends up. Yeah, wow. All this is going in a direction I was not expecting it to go towards. What I did foresee, kind of, was that when Lila was going to undergo this agony thing where she connected with her ancestors, I'm like, well, if she's connecting with all her ancestors, wouldn't she connect with her grandmother, I guess, because I thought that would be her great-grandmother. So I guess she was Raquel's great-granddaughter. She would connect with her, and she would see the truth about what Tula's sister had done to her. Yeah, it was disturbing how that happened. You know, that whole scene of when her ancestors surround her and the way they ended up suffocating her and killing her. You know, she's like, basically, you know, you robbed me of my future, so now I'm stealing your hope. And she knew how close Tula was to Lila, so she was like a daughter for her. So she took the one ray of hope that she had. And yeah, I think Tula's gonna give her sister a word or two when she comes back. That's gonna cause a rift, I feel. If not immediately, at some point it's definitely gonna cause a rift, because it seems to me like the Reverend Mother really gives no shits about who she has to sacrifice in order to get where she needs to go. We clearly saw that when she was younger and she took over the role as Reverend Mother after Raquel died. So Tula is definitely a lot more sensitive and empathetic, which is why her sister critiques her and says, you know, you're not strong enough to make decisions that need to be made. So I feel like, you know, and at some point the sisterhood is going to transform, because they look very different from the way they look now. I feel like, well, they have turned 10,000 years to change, to kind of mutate into something else, but it's interesting to see the beginning, that they just started as just kind of like a girls' school, but as Desmond said, that's his name, right? We know that the school for girls is way more than that. You know, they're preparing them and training them to take over and control certain key figures in the Imperium. I wonder what the Reverend Mother is going to use the Atreides character for, now that she knows he is one of the rebels threatening to bring down the Imperium. I wonder if she's going to want to side with him now that she feels that she's being threatened by the Corino's new weapon, their brand new toy. So yeah, it seems like that might be the direction things are going. I'm not sure, but it's definitely very interesting that all of this is happening already on episode 2. Very intense. I think it's very well written. The acting is superb, and the visuals, of course, they're amazing. They always are in this whole universe. So let me know what you guys thought. Do you agree with anything I said? Do you disagree? Is there anything else you'd like to point out? Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get alerted when I upload more reactions to Dune Prophecy or any other shows I'm currently working on. Yeah, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate you for listening to my rambling. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Take care, everybody.